Ooh, yeah, it's the Titan. No, that's not my name. Hey, what's everybody? What's good, everybody? This is your man, the Titan Montezi, and I am here on the exclusive podcast, the best podcast. You will get anything wrestling, everything pro wrestling with my man Conrad. Make sure you guys tune in. Montezi, Swerve City, AVM. Let's get it going, man.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse Carter over at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is a podcast that can be found on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. Every single Wednesday before AEW Dynamite, we dive into some of your favorite current-day wrestling, as well as some old-school stuff. We can also be found over on YouTube and Twitch, where we post exclusive video, whether it be content for video games, or wrestling news, or short clips, or even live streams. Come check us out and subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Shoot over on YouTube and Twitch. And if you want to find us on our social medias, it's at the Pro Wrestling Shoot on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and TikTok, and over on Twitter at TPWS Podcast. The Pro Wrestling Shoot is not only just a podcast, we are also an independent company when it comes to audio engineering and graphics designs, as well as voiceovers. So come and follow us over on our social medias and check us out every single Wednesday over on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify.
What up? What up, everybody? Derek always goofing around in the beginning. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up, what up?
We are here with a review of AEW Dynamite. We have found out Kota Ibushi is all elite.
Bang,
Tony
bang.
Khan just tweeted that. I ain't got the graphic. Shout out to B-Boy Skyline and others who tried to get it to me. I ain't going to be searching all that. I don't got the time for it. It's just not going down like that right now.
No.
I just don't have it right now. So we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be talking a little AEW Fight Forever Season 2. Stick around till the end. We got to get this guy's AEW Full Gear preview and predictions. And we're going to talk about all the things that were Dynamite. So if you guys are here rocking with us, hit that like button, strap in, get ready to talk some pro wrestling, and let's go.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Yeah, boy. Welcome everybody, man. Happy to have you guys in here. If you guys have never been to anything dealing with everything pro wrestling, like I said, it's a show by the fans, for the fans, interactive show. We talk to people in the chat. We make things happen. Super chats are always welcome. You guys want to send one in? Thumbs up. Cool. Thank you for that. If you want to talk wrestling, put it in the chat. We'll still talk to you. Yeah, man. This was, how did you feel overall about Dynamite tonight, D?
Wasn't bad. It was good. I thought it was good. Picking up from where they left off with last week's show. I don't think it's better than last week's show, but I think it's still better than what it was 2 weeks ago.
I think it was fine.
Yeah.
I think it was fine. They did what they had to do. It was a special night tonight. They did what they had to do one time.
Well,
What? Just letting you know. We had a good show. I'm interested to hear what everyone else thinks of tonight's show. It's been better than 6 weeks. Like I said, AEW's been having a hard time lately. I think they've been on the back end of a lot of criticism, and I think some of the criticism is fair, and I think some of it's not fair.
Yes.
Listen, man, you got to remember, if you want options, you got to support the other side. And even sometimes when you don't want to support the other side, you may have to support the fact that you like options or you like competition in business. So, yeah, I'll put it out there like that. You do what you want with it, whether that's AEW games versus WWE games, whether it's whatever. All right. You want competition. This is how you make competition.
Right.
Let's get into it. B-Boy Skyline, that effect was for you because I saw you were the first one in here. He said, you're a big show sound effect. Welcome, B-Boy. Hubbard Wrestler Weekly said, I'm early tonight because I have a late night prayer service I'm attending at my church, but I wanted to make sure I encourage the awesome tag team, Brother Conrad and my guy Derek.
My
Have a
God,
great show. Thank you, Sega. Also,
Sega.
speaking of hubs, though, Clash of the Podcast is live every single Monday at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure we'll be getting Sean's thoughts on Full Gear. Make sure you guys join us. We'll be live on Saturday with it, doing an after the show review. Help us. Help us. And tomorrow I'm going to be on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly talking Survivor Series. Make sure you guys tune in at 8 p.m. Go to Sean's channel, subscribe. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be Crystal, Renzi, Sean, and myself talking Survivor Series history, deadly games, all that. So make sure you're there. Join us. Let's see here. Terrell said Ibushi on the bike with cheap shots only to get clotheslined by Cage. Yo, crazy. Terrell loved it. What up, Terrell? Tombstone pile driver on the table and chairs. Gosh dang, yes. BJ said, not sure if I will make it back in time or not for the show, but as I'm out for my birthday, happy birthday, BJ. BJ, it's your birthday. He said, I just wanted to say, everyone, I hope everyone is doing well and enjoy your Pizza Hut-esque experience of EPW tonight. No one can outdo EPW. No one can out Pizza the Hut. No one. EPW. Appreciate you, Beach. Have a good birthday, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Y'all make sure y'all wish BJ a happy birthday in the chat here. Takeshka cosplaying was epic. Yes. Robert also complimented Takeshka. Need to get Robert on these shows more often. Don't just show up for the end of year, Rob. Don't just be that awards guy. All right? Show up. McKinney, what up? He says, I'm here to drop off a like and let the tag team champions of Wednesday night have a great show. EPW. Catch y'all on audio. Thank you, my brother. And I think you guys can leave comments. I don't know if you listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave us those reviews, bro. And if you've left one on Spotify, go leave one on Apple. If you've left one on Apple, go leave one on Good Pods. Go leave us one somewhere each week, please. That helps us. That gets more people to see us. Coda is all elite. Matt Lopez says, good evening, everyone. What up, Matt? That street fight was nuts. I had fun with it. John G says, hey, guys. What up, John G? That sounds like an R&B singer name. Right. I'm in town, girl, for just one night. Let me lay your body down tonight. If you guys actually saw, I was definitely just trying to scratch my foot with like my other foot with the sock on it. Mad weird. I just had to say that. Look like an R&B video type thing. What are you doing? Renegade, I guess I gotta do it one time for him. Well, gotta let it happen. You gotta let it happen. What up, James? Mr. Get My Shiggity in. What up, E? Eric Douglas, MJF has been looking like a complete joke over the last couple weeks. I mean, they did have to pivot, and he is a babyface who has to look vulnerable, but I hear you as well. I can see both sides of this argument.
Yeah, absolutely.
James said, I fell asleep, didn't watch the show, was feeling sick. Intern was feeling sick too. Deanna, can we have a moment of silence for Paul Big Show White and keep him off my TV? Come on, y'all. Don't be like that. Don't do Uncle Paul like that. Come on now.
You know what I thought about when you just said that?
What?
Paul Pierce and Joe Johnson.
You gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. Shout out to Draymond Green. Lucky he only got those few games suspension.
Man, listen.
Yo, how Rudy Gobert get fined $25K? We were just talking about that. Like, how, bro? How? And I ain't talking football. I ain't saying nothing. Put up or shut up time, Bills. Making me mad. Easy said it was a fun show in his opinion. DJ Tazzy and the party, baby. I can't yell into the mic like Tazzy. I ain't got it like that. I feel like I'll end up messing up people's ears. What's going on, party people? That street fight was a mess, but I love it. Tazzy was doing a watch along before the stream. I hope people had time to check it out. Send him is it a retweet, repost, whatever they call it on X/Twitter/ whatever they call it these days. Matt Lopez says breaking news. Yep, Kota Ibushi to a multi-year deal. Good for Kota.
Okay.
Ace said, what up, my brothers in chat? What's good, Ace? Tazzy sent us over, Heather Wright said. Heather, thank you. Thank you. I hope you guys show some love. Heather, welcome. We greatly appreciate you. Hobbs took him off our TV. Terrell said, Matt, we knew he was signed. They covered up the Big Show's cross-eyed knees. Come on now, E. Glad I'm not seeing show on Saturday. Wonder who the free agent TK said it is. We'll get into that momentarily. Well, he got the official graphic. So, yeah, it's not official till you get the AEW graphic, right? I just want them to do better, Deanna said. Well, I enjoyed the show. I gave it a 7.25. Look at Heather coming in early with the ratings.
There you go.
Paul White didn't do anything in that street fight, so keep him off my television for good. He chopped somebody real good. Ibushi isn't the signing. Whoever the signing is will be at Full Gear. Showing BJ love. Appreciate it. Well, if it's Ospreay, look out. I don't know if it's going to be Ospreay just yet. Ospreay deal ends in February. Well, I enjoyed the show. I gave it a 9 out of 10, John G said. And he said, happy birthday, BJ. Look at that. Birthday love. I'm calling it. Mercedes is getting signed on Saturday. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I guess we could talk about it now real quick. Tony Khan did put out a tweet today. He said, how dare you put these people on NXT? I'm just kidding. He put AEW has agreed to terms with one of the world's best wrestlers. Look in my eye. A pro who is known and respected by virtually every AEW fan. They'll come to LA to sign their contract this Saturday, 11/18 on pay-per-view at Full Gear. See you tonight on TBS for the final Dynamite before Full Gear.
What do you see?
We can dream, right?
Yeah.
We can dream. I'm with Matt, though. I think it's Mercedes. I don't know who you think it is. Some people think it's Will Ospreay. Some people.
Nah, I think it's too early for Will. Unless if Tony bought him out of that deal or out of that contract.
It could happen.
Unless he bought him out and said, all right, come work with us. It'd
We'll
be
see.
nice, but I think it's too early for Will.
Terrell says, leading suspects for Who's Under the Mask. He's got Wardlow, Britt Baker, Roderick Strong, surprise reveal, Mercedes Moné.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ask you the question that Sean asked the other week? Is there anyone good enough to be revealed? Is this the Batman syndrome? Now, if you don't know what me and Derek are talking about, me and Derek have a little contest. Anytime there's going to be a new Batman, Derek's going to hate him, no matter what. No matter what. Insert whoever you think is high and mighty in the world, who can do no wrong. Derek will come up, or the Batman fan base will come up and be like, nah, not him. I'm like, what do you mean, nah, not him? Nah, not good enough. Not good enough to be Batman. And I'm like, what? Everybody caught heat, bro. Everybody. Michael Keaton's probably the only one who never caught heat. Everyone else after that, nah, fam. George Clooney, nah, fam. They were like, Val Kilmer, nah, I don't see it.
I think Michael Keaton caught heat back in the day.
You think so?
I think he did.
Did Adam West catch heat?
Probably. I think Adam West was probably the only one who didn't catch heat. But I think Michael Keaton did, but most certainly Ben Affleck.
Someone said Sean Spears. No.
Yo, hell no.
Ben Affleck caught a lot of heat. I think even
Christian Bale?
No, he did too.
Yeah.
What's my guy from Twilight's real name now?
Oh, Robert Pattinson. Oh
yeah, Robert. He caught a lot of heat.
He caught a lot of heat.
He was great though.
He was great.
He was great.
I eat my words, sir.
Yeah. That's what they always do after the fact. So don't be sad.
Now with Ben Affleck, bro, he was garbage. He was garbage. He was a better Bruce Wayne than he was Batman.
I will agree with that. But Jocelyn comes in and says, Conrad, Derek, chat, hand pink waving. What's up, Jocelyn? How are you? Jocelyn, don't be sending me any more of them delicious Danishes in the Discord. By the way, if you're not in our Discord, please do sign up. If you want that link, send me a message and I'll give you the link to the Discord. Need more people in there talking wrestling, man. It's me, Jocelyn, E, and a couple other people, man. We post stuff in there. If you like posting things, look, Matt Lopez, get on that Discord, man. Let's do this up, man. Let's get some people in there. If you got friends, invite them. Let's go. Heather said, true. I forgot that his deal doesn't run out till February unless TK bought out the contract. See, sign Draymond Green. Chill. I see people having conversations. I love it. Actually, Paul did one important thing tonight. He put Hobbs over. Yep. Jack Perry would be the number 2 perfect devil under the mask, but if he is, RIP AEW. LOL. Punk will be number 1, of course. I'm surprised Cray didn't yell this will work. It cannot be Jack Perry. I'm tired of explaining this to people.
It can't.
You know why it can't be? Because it sends a bad message. Here's the difference. Punk, when he got Collision, maybe you could have argued it wasn't Punk's fault. We don't know what happened with it. But also, this is the sad case of the world of wrestling. He's a big star. He's going to get away with it. He gets more leeway. That's why you want to be a big star in pro wrestling. If Jungle Boy Jack Perry, though, the dude who was on the pre-show, gets elevated to a main event angle, what does that tell you? Why did you suspend him then?
Right.
He should have been rewarded then from the beginning. That's not what this is, though. I do not think that's a good idea if they do that.
No, I really think.
I think Jack's going to have it hard enough when he comes back anyway.
Yeah. I think whoever's behind the mask is highly someone we will never think about on a grand scale. I don't know who.
Reverend Devon.
It better not be.
He called my name. Love that song.
Bully Ray.
Jocelyn says Kyle Fletcher. Do you mean Kyle O'Reilly? Could be.
Ooh.
He's been out for a minute.
Nah. Because Kyle's kind of hunched over. Devil's got his shoulders back.
Pulls off a brace. The brace that pulls your shoulders back for your back. Boom. Done. E said Miz or Goldberg. Cut it out.
Stop.
AEW Collision is going head to head with SmackDown tomorrow night. A says, or excuse me, this Friday. He corrected himself.
If the person in the mask shows their hands and it's Kyle O'Reilly, you'll know right off the bat. Man's hands are big.
Listen, let's work through these questions real quick, or these shouts. You got to prove yourself good enough to wear the suit. Derek, I can't even repeat the line I usually say because I don't want to offend any religious people. But I said, even if he was Batman, people would complain. Someone would be like, he's not good enough to be Batman. Ooh. Jesus. I'm not going to say, and not De Leon either. I'm talking about the man, the big guy. I said, even if they said that he was going to play Batman, someone would complain. Best Batman is Kevin Conroy. All others suck. Whoa. I'm not going to let you say that now either. I will say Kevin Conroy's in the running, but
I don't know, bro. Kevin Conroy said he set the precedent, bro.
But I'm saying all others suck. Come on now. That's a little far.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking Batman in general, like all together, I'd probably go Kevin Conroy, Michael Keaton, Adam Wee.
Where's my light bright pieces?
Adam West.
By the way, I don't think I can show everybody this, but BJ made our characters in the 2K game. This is you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up, Beach.
Yeah. BJ wanted me to pull that up. So
that's what's up.
That's live. You're going to have to catch BJ's channel, though, to put it in there. BJ, you could drop that in the chat. It's your birthday.
Might have to get 2K for that.
It's your birthday. No, wait till 24. We're almost at that point now.
Oh, yeah.
Keaton got mad heat. Conroy is my Batman. Too old, Mr. Mom. Patterson's still taking hits. I don't know what they want from him. Hopefully, Coda's multi-year deal will be honored if Buck still EVPs. AW won't have any multi-years. No, I think he'll be honored, and I think that they're going to let him travel around and do what he wants to do, and they just call him when they need him. Yeah. Patterson was excellent as a young Batman. You are correct, sir. Kevin Conroy, best Batman.
All right, let me correct the Patterson stuff, bro. People will say that movie was bad because we're in that generation of I want this, I want that to happen right now. The whole premise of that movie was to show how Batman was the detective of everything.
It was actually showing how he learned to become a detective.
Yeah, like, bro, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop. Whoever said that movie is garbage, you're garbage. Sorry.
Yes. Maybe it's Britt Baker. It could be.
It
could be.
Not.
Terrell said Val Kilmer's the best Batman.
Terrell, you're tripping.
Pedro Pascal was possibly announced and cast for the Fantastics.
I would accept that.
Yes, and you can see on screen where that popped up. If it's Goldberg, AEW is canceled. Oh. I said young Batman. There's a huge difference. Batman don't wear sandals, CJ. Come on now, y'all. Oh, I met Kyle Fletcher. Aussie Open, maybe the new sign, or Willie Mack. I think Aussie Open signed to AEW though. Willie Mack he's been on Ring of Honor. I don't know if he's signed. I like Willie Mack though a lot. You know, I'm a fan. It was year one Batman, but yeah, Sky Blue and Julia are two of the most improved wrestlers of 2023. I will say for the women's division, agreed. Let's get into this Dynamite. There's not really a lot to
peruse around,
jump into, but we'll do our best here. We get highlights of the Acclaimed getting that Butte whippeth by whoever this devil is. Just talking about that video you sent me on Instagram. Yo, he gets paid for this? Yo, inside joke. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't even want to tell y'all what it was. It's just bad. It's just bad. By the way, before we get too deep into anything, don't forget that there is a Ring of Honor pay-per-view happening if you're in Garland, Texas, at the Dallas Metroplex, Friday, December 15th. You guys can watch it on Honor Club. And yeah, it should be a fun one. And don't forget that our boys here, if you are a fan of AEW/ROH, the Gates of Agony are going to be in World Tag League. Heck yeah. I'm in with that. And huge announcement. If you guys didn't know, they're going to have a pre-sale for All in London. Tony Khan, don't ever do that again. That's my weekly reminder of don't ever do that again. Yo, people really going in here. I say it's MJF re-signing. Terrell must have been laughing at that Val Kilmer. If it's Ric Flair, AEW is kicked off the network. The only Batman I acknowledge is Val Kilmer, Jocelyn said.
Oh, stop it.
Jason, what's good? Hey, guys, nice to finally join the chats. I found you guys from the Pro Wrestling Shoot.
Hey.
Thank you. What up, Jason?
Welcome.
Hope you enjoy some AEW talk. Austin Creed is in LA this week, and so is Kenny Omega. Better tell them to hop on that game.
Right.
Stream something together. So we talked all the devil talk. I won't keep it going with that. Let's get to the first matchup, Derek. Hook and Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley and Captain Planet, that little jerk Wheeler Yuta. Fight breaks out early during the Wild Thing entrance. Hook and Orange brought it to him.
Yes.
Well, they tried to. Lots of suplexes in this match. They had Hook looking good, but it wasn't enough tonight.
No,
wasn't enough. They actually had Yuta get the pin on Hook with the seatbelt,
which I think is something that Yuta needed.
But you have to capitalize when Yuta gets these big pins. Remember Kenny Omega beat him, lost for like 8 weeks straight after that. That does nothing if you're gonna not use it.
This is very true. Very true.
So crazy. Someone said Matt Lopez said Dennis the Menace finally gets a win. That troublemaker Yuta, who's littering. I want to fight you. Why do you always want to fight someone, Yuta? Why?
Finisher, menace to society.
Come on. So they get the win. Moxley cuts a scathing promo after on Orange Cassidy, basically saying, "You ain't nothing."
Right.
And that he's not going to win the title. We'll get Derek's predictions and the chat's predictions on what's going to happen at Full Gear here momentarily. We also had a promo battle here between Swerve Strickland and Adam Hangman Page. Now, Derek, I know you're not a Hangman fan.
Not at all.
What did you think of this promo? Because Swerve didn't even get to talk.
I've noticed anytime Hangman cuts a promo, it is the same exact delivery. The man is speaking at 1,000 miles per hour before he lets anybody speak at all. And then even then, no one speaks after that. I don't like that at all. Someone has to talk before him because he's just going to run his mouth. I don't like it. I don't like him, and I don't like his promos. Sorry.
I thought Hangman did pretty good tonight for what he does.
I will say this was his best promo, but you gotta slow it down.
Yeah, it got a little real during some parts of it too, about Swerve losing his fiance and his kids and all. I was like, whoa, get a little personal here. And then he said he was going to steal the devil's lettuce that belonged to Prince Nana and Swerve, and that was not a good thing.
No,
you don't do that to another man.
Right.
You don't do that. This made the match feel a little more big time than it is. This reminds me of like Attitude Era, like Benoit, Angle, and I'm not saying that for what the match is. It's like where it's placed on the card. This is that upper mid card, like you're fighting to get to that world title again.
Right? Yeah, I can see that.
And this is gonna be a Texas death match.
Texas. Real quick, bro.
Oh, and Swerve and Hangman couldn't touch each other because if they did, they would be suspended for what they say the rest of 2023 and fined or something. Yeah. So Hangman said, "Well, since I can't touch him, I'm gonna touch Prince Nana," and he basically busted Nana upside his head, and they couldn't do anything. Like it took people a minute to get in there. Buck shot Larry on security. They went crazy. Buck wild. They're yelling at each other. Big match. Make sure you order the pay-per-view.
Right. I to me, does it seem like Prince Nana is being like the sacrificial lamb, kind of?
Man, it's his job. He's a manager.
I know, but I mean, like it's almost kind of like Swerve is just kind of like letting things happen to him.
Yeah, he's a manager. Bobby the Brain Heenan, bro. Yeah, sorry, Bobby, you got to eat that punch, bro.
Right. I mean, I don't know. That's what it seems like to me. I could be overthinking it, but
yeah, Matt Lopez going in on that line too. I hope a Wardlow MJF rivalry grows big in AEW. I get a I can say preppy. I don't know if I can say that other word versus the big school bully vibe between the two of them. Yeah, I could agree with that, Jason, for sure. I agree, Derek, but I wonder if Paige didn't go off the cuff again. I don't think he did this time.
I don't think he did, but
I think everyone should have learned from this. Like, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
don't do that because that's a bad idea. Cost the company millions. That's what I'll say. Right. Whether you like Punk or not, it cost the company millions, and it was stupid.
Right.
What they did.
I mean, if there really is bad blood between the two, which I don't think it is, but if it really is, I don't think Swerve would have let that slide.
E said best Hangman promo in a while. Still some hiccups, but better than most. I agree with E.
Yeah. Like I said, this was his best one by far, but he has to structure his delivery way better than he's doing.
Eric says, I want Swerve to win so he can challenge MJF for the title at World's End. We'll get more into that momentarily. Next up, we had Derek's boy with the stash. Adam! Roderick Strong and the Kingdom call Adam Cole. This was a quick segment. It was just to get Roderick. And that mustache is super creepy. I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's No Shave November, but we got to do something about that stash, boys. Why are they still carrying around that draft, dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Kingdom is wild, bro. But they're still out there, still teasing who's the devil. Maybe it's you, Roderick. Maybe. No one's accused Cole yet, though.
True. Because what you could say is, yes, he had that surgery, but did he really have that surgery?
Terrell said, Adam. The jobber face Joe looked like Punk with a ponytail. I will let you in on a little secret if you stick around, Eric, when we talk about that match. Next up, for everyone who complains about women's matches, they were the second match on the card tonight, and I thought they cooked.
Yes.
Red Velvet, Sky Blue, I thought this was a good match.
Yes. Sky Blue and Red Velvet. First off, I want to say, welcome back, Red Velvet. Been a long time after your injury. Glad to see you back. Second, the chemistry between these two it's really good to me. To me, it's really good, and I think this is what they both needed. I mean, don't get me wrong, Sky Blue has been on the up and up for a very, very long time, but I think Red Velvet needs this now that she's out of the shadow of unsaid person. So,
yeah, I think that this was really good. I think this is the advantage of having a TBS title.
yes,
Is that this division gets to work with each other more.
yes,
So it's like there's two tiers. It's like you're a TBS tier or you're the World Championship tier.
right,
And I think that some of these people are going to be getting elevated sooner than later.
yes.
And it's a good thing.
It really is. Like to see, like I'm glad that the women have two different titles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they deserve to have two different titles. Everyone should have that opportunity to fight for a title and not just get thrown to the wayside. Like, hey, like, and I hate to say it like this because I don't mean it like this, but like the main title is Major Leagues.
Wow. I mean, that's what it's designed for, though, truthfully.
Right. But like, I hate to say it like that because I don't mean it that way. But it's like
Just hit him with the Cody, bro. There's no mid-card titles in AEW. There's no mid-card titles in AEW. Jason says something here that I like. He says that promos and story angles have been fire in AEW. Jason, I wonder how you feel about people saying that there are no storylines in AEW, because that's a lie, I feel, when people say that too.
Oh, that's a big time lie.
Mm-hmm. It's just, it's not the way that they're used to being told stories sometimes, I think.
God, do we have to have the same structured storylines in every different or every company?
Tag team partner turns on tag team partner. You know, brother turns on brother, big feud later on down the line.
Right. Assistant turns
Hey, y'all
on
cut it out with them peaches in the chat.
peaches.
Ta-ta-ta-licious. Velvet and Blue had some botches, though.
They did.
But they worked through them.
They did.
Peaches in my Bowser voice. Women's Reddit's sitting around with the stopwatch. Yeah, they got time tonight. Being a fan of women's wrestling for over 20 plus years, I'm excited for Mariah May and AEW. Me too. Red versus Blue references on AEW tonight. Yeah, chill out. You and Callie, you got to watch what you're doing with that.
Right.
Sky Blue is unfortunately only in the match for her to eat the pin. I don't know if I see it that way. We'll see. I was hoping WWE writers would watch AEW Dynamite Collision so they can learn what a story, angle, and promos are. Woo! Jason coming with fire.
Okay.
Red Velvet and Sky Blue had a very good one. There you go with that cowboy hat. Let me sneak out of here before I get in trouble. We got the Miro promo. Miro's not happy with anybody. He's not happy with Garcia trying to dance with his wife. He's not happy with Andrade being managed by his wife.
He's just not happy with his wife just being there.
Yeah, so I don't know what this storyline is turning into, but I'm interested.
I hope they don't deviate away from what I had said when she came in. Like, if you don't remember what I said, the fact that she came in and he walked away from her in disbelief was the fact that I said, to him, she's not real. She's not there.
She's out of this world.
It's like this is his imagination. This is like a bad dream. She's not. To him, she's not there. And all of a sudden, like, you're here. And he even said, like, you're not real. You're not real.
She's damn real.
So hopefully, right.
Sorry, that was my Kurt Angle TNA.
And so hopefully they stick with that storyline, but I don't know that it kind of fell to the wayside.
I think it's just slowly building up to whatever it's going to be.
I hope so.
Now, after that promo, we get another one. Mariah May wants to get backstage. RJ City promised, I'll get you to meet Tony Storm. Luther shrieks and says, no, she does not want to see anybody. And he kind of sticks his foot in the door and was like, I promised Mariah, can you let us in? Tony Storm's got the cucumbers over the eyes. Mariah May fangirls out. And she's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I get to meet you. And Tony Storm is like, who are you? What is going on here? She could care less. This is a blossoming storyline.
Darling.
The seeds have been planted here. I like it.
Yes.
I'm interested in this, and I think people are going to be interested in seeing what Mariah May can do.
Oh yeah. I think she's going to hit it off pretty well.
Jason comes in and says, my last comment about WWE was a little strong, but I feel like AEW brings more rawness in in-depth chemistry on television.
Nah, don't feel bad about what you feel. You don't want to hear what I feel about it.
Yeah. Our crowd usually goes more towards AEW, but honestly, I like all wrestling. That's why it's called Everything Pro Wrestling. I'll watch Ring of Honor. I'll watch New Japan. I'll watch whatever's on. WWE even. It doesn't matter. Even indie stuff. I've watched it. I've been to indie shows. If you ask me about something, I can usually talk about it. I watch Impact every week. People are like, well, how do you have time to watch all this wrestling? I don't. I usually have it up on my phone. I'm just trying to keep up with it best I can, or I catch up on it later. Best thing I can do. But yeah, don't feel bad about it. Like Derek said, talk your mess, man.
Absolutely.
Get your jokes off. Samoa Joe. I don't have a graphic for this. Thanks, Tony. Samoa Joe versus John Cruz, I believe was who it was.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know who John Cruz is, look out for the Snake Man who messes with Nyla Rose. That's my hint for everybody. John Cruz was out there, and Samoa Joe locks on that coquina clutch, puts him to sleep. Night. Joe gets the win. Joe still has that offer out for MJF, and he says that he's the man, dog. He's what was the word he used? Did he say he was invincible? He said something. Inevitable when you go up against Samoa Joe. So Joe is trying to get back in line to face MJF. Let it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think MJF's going to take him up on his offer.
He has no other choice.
He's got to do it. Hold on. Jason responds back again. I would never want to be labeled as anti-WWE over me liking AEW, but I just feel like over the past several years, WWE shows lack creative direction. Raw and SmackDown are repetitive. Jason, we say the same thing. I know everybody's praising these shows because of the money they make and how it works, but I do not agree. I do not think the shows are that much better. They're better than what they were a few years ago, but they're not that much better either.
Yeah.
I hear you. I just think Raw being 3 hours is too long. SmackDown not having Roman's not enough. Yeah. It's just, I don't know. There's things that they got to work on and do, but that's going to take time too.
I mean, let's be serious. Let's like you said, the storylines. Name another storyline other than the Bloodline. If you can tell me
Judgment Day,
that's complete garbage.
Tozawa
was there just to be funny,
which he is very good at.
He is very good at it.
Gunther and The Miz, they have stories. That's my point.
But they have minuscule stories under this.
I think it just depends on what you're looking for and what you want out of pro wrestling.
This is true.
WWE gives you know what you're getting with WWE right now at this point.
Yeah, but you know what though? Back then, creative, whether we liked it or not, put out some damn good stories, bro.
Sometimes. I don't want to act like everything was all gravy either back then.
No. It wasn't all gravy. But when you had a storyline, you had a storyline. And it was more than one.
This is true.
And they were all on the same plateau. So
you're a Russo guy. Bro. Nah. See, this is why he needs to watch TNA. He won't be talking like this anymore.
That was TNA though.
Oh, once again, if it's WWE, it was great. But if it was TNA, no Russo.
I mean, TNA and what's the difference?
Listen. BJ says, I think MJ's partner is going to be Danhausen. Danhausen. Conrad, you don't want to miss Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander tomorrow night on Impact. Banger. Tell me I'm lying.
That'd be the only one.
Nah, they had a lot lately. Speedball Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay.
Okay, that's too.
Speedball been delivering. Yeah, they've been crushing, man.
Give me another one without Will Ospreay.
Come on, dude. What if it was Speedball versus Josh? That would be money.
Josh who?
Alexander.
Okay, that's 2.
Alex Shelley versus Speedball. Motor City Machine Guns versus Speedball and Josh. Those are bangers, bro.
Don't use the same wrestlers, bro.
Their roster's smaller.
Nah, bro.
How they gonna get people if WWE and AEW hogging them all? Come on, man.
Nah, bro. Can't use the same wrestlers.
Impact Wrestling's going back to Florida. Make sure you check it out. Ace, I can't wait to see that match. Same. Drew turning heel. Yes, he did turn heel recently. I didn't watch it because I was watching that sad ass Bills game. I think MJF's partner will be Alex Hammerstone from his time in MLW. They were in the same faction in MLW. Hammerstone's the man. He is definitely out there. I don't know if he's been released yet, though. Do not underestimate the power of Tozawa. Preach, bro. TKT's in a sign-in? Yeah, at the pay-per-view. I think it's a little Monet. It's going to cost him. Preach, EPW guy. What's your name? Conrad is me, and that's Derek. So, yeah, me and Derek host this show, and then on Mondays, it's me and Sean for Clash of the Podcast. But
doing into that.
Yeah, show us some love. 6:05 every Monday, and then after Dynamite, we're usually here. And then after the pay-per-view, we're going to be on Talking Saturday. ABC is a bomb tag team. Chris Bay is another good one for bangers. You get him and Ace Austin. I feel like they're going to be main eventers one day, both of them. They're just in a tag team right now. They're young dudes. Cody wanted to sign Chris Bay, but he said he had just signed. No, I'm talking about when he was in AEW, when it was first starting up.
I don't hear nothing about Cody.
Hating, bro. Derek's a hater, by the way, if you didn't know as well, Jason. They just picked up a few people on that UK tour. Yes, they did. The dude who does the Swanton into the 450, yo, brother's nice. I don't know his name, but I've seen clips of him. I'm like, he looks dope.
I'll have to see.
So you're gonna watch one as TNA one time. Thanks, Derek. Yo, Derek gave his word, y'all.
I need.
He gave his word.
I need a deeper roster.
He gave his word. By the way, I don't know if you guys ever remember this, but I do have a reaction when Cody debuted at WrestleMania 38 from Derek. God damn it! I'm not even joking. Actual reaction from Derek. Also, I believe in Joe Hendry. Hammerstone is stuck in MLW until 2025, Heather says, unless he gets bought out, which I doubt. I can see TK buying it out. Maybe that's what MLW's holding out hope for, is pay me the rest of the money I was going to pay him. Derek completely understands me. I agree with his theory with AEW over WWE. Derek's jilted as well when it comes to this. I try to be more understanding. I try to, listen, business says completely different, by the way. WWE's getting all the hot streaks right now.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Prince Rockstar says, Dumbo All Elite, what up? Myron Reed, he also did just join Impact as well. Derek, what Impact ever did to you?
Oh, do we really need to talk about that?
Nah, chill. Matt Lopez says, Leon Slater, future TNA X Division champ. Rob said, what do y'all think about Richard Holiday as the devil? Not a star per se, but that deep personal connection with MJF. He was also in the group with MJF and Hammerstone. I mean, you could do it, because I've not heard anything about Richard Holiday signing anywhere.
Well, I can't speak to those effects, so I don't know.
Tony can't stop calling me. I'm not signed to AEW. I signed to New Japan. The Rascals is back full effect again. That is true. Bring in Hammerstone as the heavy and tag them with Wardlow and make MJF's life hell. Come on, Rob. Why you got to do it like that? Why you got to act like that?
Come on, Daddy.
Speaking of Draymond Green, we definitely just saw that clip of Jody, who is Tyrese, and Baby Boy, when Vin Rames grabbed him by his neck and started choking him.
That's right. Call for your mama.
Terrible, bro. Young Bucks versus Penta and Commander. Commander is filling in for Rey Fenix, who is still not clear yet. Been a rough year for AEW, man, for injuries and people being out.
Yeah.
Just been crazy. Slow it down with that style, guys. Fall back.
You have to. And sometimes The drawn out effect is better than the quick.
Was this as good as the matches they usually have with the Lucha Bros? By the way, I told y'all, stop putting the Young Bucks in the ring with anybody from Death Triangle. I told y'all, I don't want to see this anymore.
No,
you have
so-
ran this match into the ground.
The best of 7 is what did it. They are done after that.
I do not want to see that match anymore.
No. If they go 1-on-1, okay, cool. But tag wise, no. It's over. That best of 7, too far drawn out. You could have did a best of like baseball does, best of 3 in the first beginning rounds. Best of 3, call it a day. That best of 7, way too much. Way too much.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did that. This match, though, once again, like I said, it's never really bad though with like Bucks, Penta, whomever. I even thought Commander crushed it in this one. Him and Nick Jackson. The Bucks have no steam, bro. Me and BJ were talking about this and several others, like all throughout the week. The Young Bucks have no heat. I don't care about their tag title match. I don't care about their match with Omega and Jericho at the pay-per-view, the Golden Jets. No one calls them that. I don't care.
No.
It's just whack. Like, I don't know.
They need time off. Just step away for a while.
I don't even think they need time off. I just think that their characters are stale. They come off as nerdy. I think they need to add something to their characters. Like, their characters aren't developing, and everything's about my friends, my friendship. It's been the same thing since the company started.
Yeah, it's always my friends, my friends, my friends.
BJ pointed this out. I always tell like Rob, he ruined Dolph Ziggler for me. BJ ruined the Elite storyline for me because he made sense though when he said, he was like, it's always about their friends. And I was like, he's right. He's right. Happy birthday, BJ.
Yes,
he's right. Birthday. He's right. Jason says, to be fair, Raw keeps me from falling asleep like SmackDown does, but I think Rhea and Judgment Day is good with their heel direction. Fair. I like I said, I like some of the characters. I wish they had better divisions in some of them to compete with. You all right? You need to stretch it out?
No, I'm good.
You all right? Now I heard some grunting over here. You getting old. You all right? We haven't even done up our predictions yet. You okay? Need to hit that stretch?
No, I'm good.
Go ahead. Let everyone hear that nasty pop.
I don't think they'll even catch it on there.
Go ahead. Let's see. Oh my goodness. If you heard that, let me know in the chat. That sounded disgusting. Disgusting, bro. He always does that right before we start, usually. He didn't do it today.
I didn't do it, so I needed to do it.
Daddy Drew is going to Judgment Day. Hey, you could do that. Rob, I wonder if Hammerstone was the big mass dude from last week, but it would make sense to be former teammates. It would.
Yeah.
Penta Commander did a hell of a job as a tag team. Matt Lopez says, I agree. More of the Bucks facing their buddies. We talked about this today, though, LOL. That's true. TK needs to sign Shibata and finally open up the dojo. Make Ring of Honor the developmental territory if that's what you're going to do, and put people down there and keep them down there. And you're going to have to add a couple people that can carry the championships and make some stars. Nothing wrong with it.
No. So sometimes you have to take that route in order to produce a better product, get more wrestlers in.
And those are the people you want. Tony Nese is someone you want down there because he will show you how to work, and he looks like a star. Be like Tony Nese. You know what I mean?
Tony Nese will get a lot of your wrestlers right.
Good reps. I'm trying to think of who else you could put down there. Nothing like, why can't Garcia be the world champ down there? Let Garcia run it then.
Right.
Let Wheeler Yuta run it down there. I mean, I don't have an issue with that.
No.
I don't know. That's what I just think they need to do. No, it wasn't as good of a match as theirs. Johnson said anything with the Bucks, yawn.
Yeah.
TK paid these dudes NBA salaries, remember. The Bucks will do whatever it takes to win. Yes, they hit a low blow, and they hit the BTE trigger on Commander. Get the dub. Just sad. Sad.
It is.
They do not move away from their friendship storylines or matches with their clique. Look at that, showing BJ the birthday love. Perfect example. Roman Reigns at LA Knight had a feud with no story written angle. This is my point. Shane, hey, how y'all doing, my friend? Shane, how are you, my brother?
What's up?
Welcome. He is one of the co-hosts on Tazzy's watch-alongs. Show Shane some love in the chat, y'all. What if the devil was Adam Cole? John, I think it could be. It's not he's injured. I mean, that still doesn't mean that it's going to be revealed. Everyone thinks it's going to be revealed over the weekend. I'm like, I don't think you have to do it yet.
No.
You can keep this going for a minute. I love Tony Nee's gimmick. I dig the arrogance. I like smart Mark Sterling. I think he's a great manager who doesn't get enough credit either.
Yeah. He definitely deserves a lot more credit for what he does.
Yeah. And maybe I'm using the word great too loosely, but I think he's a really good manager who doesn't get enough credit. I loved his character work with Jade. I love what he does with Tony Nese and them.
I mean, at this point in time, bro, I don't think you're wrong because who else out there is managing like him other than Paul Heyman? I think he's on of this generational talent of this time frame. He has to be that Paul Heyman of this go right now.
Yeah, and
I don't see anybody else doing it.
And we talk about other teams too. Workhorsemen, they could be in Ring of Honor. Iron Savage, you could do some different things with some of these guys. While we're talking about like Tony Nese and what to do with people, are fans anticipating Christian Cage versus Adam Copeland in AEW? Derek's a big Adam Copeland fan, so he's gonna be biased in this. What do you think? I just had to let people know. Are you excited to see this match?
I
want to see them team more.
Yeah,
because we've seen them fight plenty of times.
Yeah, I think I want to see them team. Like I don't want to say I'm excited for it. I'm ready for it, but I'm not excited for it. I'm excited for them to tag up because that'll be the time where they both step away after that.
Could be that time.
And why would you not want to have a reunion between those two?
I think you will eventually get that before they're both said and done.
Absolutely.
With everything. Young Bucks go backstage. They get into it with Omega, Jericho shoving contest. Jericho shoved the security dude really funny. You got like a sneak peek of what they're going to be rocking. This reminds me of like Hangman and Omega versus the Bucks, which is one of the best AEW matches in my opinion.
Without a doubt.
Shows the unbiased for a second because I'm a CM Punk guy. But I do think that was one of the best matches in AEW history. That's one of the matches that I will go back and rewatch.
Yes.
And I really think that this just isn't going to feel the same as that. I don't know. No. Like, I don't know if they're trying to recreate that, but it ain't working.
Subconsciously, I think that's what they're trying to do, but they're not going to admit that. They're trying to go a different route. And we know that this is what they're trying to aim for, but they won't say that.
Right. Let's see here. John said, me too, Conrad. Jason says, Christian telling Adam to go F himself got me hyped for an epic rivalry in AEW leading to a championship match, maybe for the TNT title. That'll make that belt feel important if Adam Copeland wants it too. It's not Will Ospreay, people. He's with New Japan until February. I think you're behind, Rockstar. You're behind, brother. I'm a fan of Adam Copeland, John says. Omega Jericho over the Bucks Saturday will be good. I don't see it being as great as Bucks versus Omega and Page. Yeah, I just don't think they got that.
There's not enough steam behind it.
I was gonna say them bones ain't young like they were in that match. That match they can still go.
Yeah,
they were there. It was off to the races. This one,
this one might be a little shaky.
And my knees, they hurt a little.
We got to work this one out a little.
Let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about this. After we got the Bucks in a squash match, I put versus someone. I know one was like Dean Alexander, someone from Being the Elite, or I don't even know what Being the Elite is. It's like Cutler and Colt doing stuff. Who cares? Dean Alexander used to be on there. He's one of their henchmen too, I guess. I don't know. They win. They hit their finisher, squash match. They're getting ready for the tag titles. They cut a promo. Yippee skippy. We go to do you have anything to say about that?
No.
You just keep it moving.
Yeah.
We got a Wardlow promo. He's just crushing someone in the ring and discusses that he's getting ready for MJF. So they keep saying Wardlow wants something to do with MJF. This is being brought up for a reason. I hope so. It'll lead to something between these two. And then at the end of it, the devil shows up in the mask, looking crazy, looking like Derek out there. Like, yep, just gonna move my head around and camera off. Done.
I promise you, bro. When this finally starts, because I don't think this is really started. I think this is just like this is pregame right now, before everything really starts. This is pregame. I think when it really starts is when the person in the devil's mesh should just pop up on the screen at one time and just like Maxwell, but like have it like
Distorted.
yes, distorted. Like I think that like you have to give that that subconscious sound of somebody saying your name.
They gotta give. So you want a voice attached to this now or something?
Yes, but give it time. Not right now. I think when it really culminates, that's when you start it.
Interesting. Jason says, do you think TNA will struggle to gain popularity and commercial success with AEW being an alternative company to watch? I think TNA's struggles are going to come from their television deal. Being owned by a television company, they're not going to want to give their rights away to the company they own to another network because, well, if they're so popular over here, why can't they be popular on your network? But it's going to be a struggle from within. And I think Anthem needs to consider letting them go to other places to do that.
Oh, yeah.
AEW seems to be a little more free will, and TK's got bang. As the Pro Wrestling Shoot, who says, yo, just coming in here, them pockets run deep.
They definitely run deep.
Yeah, let them do that. If TK is smart, don't show who's in the devil mask until World's End. Could be. Bro, I completely spaced out playing Modern Warfare 3. Nothing wrong with that. Give the devil the Shockmaster voice. Sid. Sid. Hi. What is this? Do you like sandwiches? Like, what are they going to say?
I don't know.
That's looking like
he out here selling real doodle.
That's what I said to Derek before this show started. Anyone was listening, man. It was from the Instagram video we saw, and Derek was cracking up. This was from like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were just cracking up from it because we're children.
Oh my god, I haven't laughed so hard in so long. Like my left side of my ribs were in so much pain.
Jesse's asking, was Dynamite good tonight? I'll say it was okay. If you like last week's, I think you'll find this show on par.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it was out of this world. Hurry up and go see it. I thought it was okay. It did its job. Maybe TK tested some reaction waters by signing Flair so that Devil could be the don't do that. Don't do that. That's not the move. I saw people thinking it could have been Flip Gordon today, and I'm like, oh, not the move. What if it's the Undertaker? Nah, Taker they signed Taker to some 15-year deal when he heard he was gonna be at AEW stuff. Nah, it's like, get in here. I need to talk to you.
Right.
I got a contract for 15 years.
You don't gotta do anything.
He said it best, solid Dynamite. Derek finally watching TNA again.
I never watched it to begin with.
Come on. BJ said he wants it for his birthday. Sorry, BJ, got to use you.
What?
He wants you to watch TNA for his birthday.
Damn it, BJ.
There you go. Flip Gordon signed with CMLL. I did see that today. That's stupid picking up the hat like he's a free agent. Shut up. I wish Draymond would have came from right there. Shut up. Stop doing this. Flip Gordon always, I don't know what to say about that guy.
Go ahead, call for your mama.
Let's get to the main event tonight. The main event was sponsored by Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. If you guys are not familiar with this series, it comes from the former Yakuza series. Shout out to Rob putting me down on this, so I had to write this down in the notes. Gameplay looks cool.
Yeah, those games usually turn out pretty well.
Those are like the don't sleep on them.
Yes,
because you may not want them, but they're usually pretty good.
They're like no disrespect to the Yakuza games, because those are definitely fire. But when I say like the most slept on games are like this is like Sleeping Dogs. How people slept on Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs was fire. I played that. I still play that. Like this whole game, this whole series here is fire. So I like how they use that to sell this match.
Yeah. What do you think of the attires?
Some of them were shaky. Some of them were shaky.
Hobbs came out like, yeah, I'm from Cali. Tim's. I don't remember if Fletcher had anything on that he was dressed up as. Cage came out. I kept telling everyone Cage is like, yeah, I'm Sonic. Brian, what are you supposed to be? Because I always feel like Brian Cage does not know his character.
He doesn't.
Because he always comes out like dressed up like Sting. I'm like, you're the heel. What are you doing? Stop. You like one of the powers of pain, bro. What are you doing? Guys, I'm Sonic. I'm wearing blue pants. Look, with the red boots.
I definitely think he has no idea what he wants to do.
I don't know, man. These cats are wild. I don't know. So this match was sponsored. Wild match. Kota Ibushi on a bicycle. I needed Dusty on commentary. If you will, baby, that's my man. My son Kota, his bear Bernard, and Kota Ibushi, if you will. He was on that bicycle coming down, had a pipe in his head, hitting people. Then Brian Cage knocked him off that bicycle. Not as strikey. No. He was just... Dusty's commentary was insane. I mean, R.I.P. to Dusty Rhodes. I love Dusty Rhodes. Clothesline off the bike by Brian Cage. Yo, Kota did like a flip, bro. What are you guys doing?
Right.
Then after that, we cut to outside. Big Show is chopping Hobbs. Big meaty chops. Full-blown slaps. Looking like somebody was smacking full-blown pancakes with a frying pan. What are you doing? Just smacking boys. And then we cut back later on. They're on top of like some pallets, and Powerhouse is about to pick them up. And do you know what Big Show was saying? Well, my ass is going down. He got slammed onto the windshield of a car. That was the end of Paul White for the rest of the match.
That was it. He was done. He was cooked after that.
It was a wrap, Rizzy, bro. He got dropped on that car. Matt Lopez tagged me on Twitter. Shout out to M. Leezy. He said, yo, Derek was celebrating that spot like no other, bro. He was like, yes. Yes. Y'all leave Paul White alone, man. Paul White is that boy.
Oh, man. I was so happy.
Shout out to Paul White and Jericho. They dressed up like John Wick, even though I kept telling people Paul White was happy from the Avengers. Oh my goodness. We just got a super chat for big, meaty men slapping meat. Thank you, Pro Wrestler Shoot. $5. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much for that. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. They're doing great stuff in the video game world. Interesting conversations right now going on in the world of WWE 2K24, and they've got you covered. New videos constantly. Right now, I don't know if Jesse's got one coming up this weekend or anything, but he's been under the weather. But I promise you, he just did a great stream last night. Make sure you guys check that out. My man Juggernaut in the house. What's good, Juggernaut 097? What up, brother? Hope things are good. Check out his YouTube channel as well. Deserves more views. Definitely someone good here in the community. It's been fun. Have a good night. Be in Insiders for Impact tomorrow. Thank you, Heather. Let's see. Sega should do a reboot of the Paperboy and have Ibushi as the game model. Remember the Paperboy, the movie?
Oh yeah,
hitting them grannies with that plastic. Like, what is good? Yo, those movies were crazy back in the day. The Client.
Yo,
my man was wilding.
The Firm.
Anything with Tommy Lee Jones.
Yo,
selling.
Tommy Lee Jones
and Harrison Ford. They were selling in the 90s.
Shoot, even like you can even backtrack it even a little bit more with like Richard Gere and stuff.
Richard Gere, Primal Fear. That was my movie, bro. Has anybody speculated that perhaps the Devil is a well-known wrestler returning to wrestling? Who are you speculating, Jason? I would like to know. John Black, I was thinking Men in Black. Here comes the Men in Black. They were both like, oh, I thought I was Tommy Lee Jones. Me too. Wait,
Is it worth it? Yeah.
Well is going to be well, my back is going to be sore tomorrow. Well, I got Paul right on my birthday. Enjoy, Beach. Enjoy, man. First the hips, now his back. Well, John Wick. I love it. By the way, we just put up some new t-shirt designs on Pro Wrestling Tees. We got 3 up right now. We're going to have a 4th one coming up soon. Shout out to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. They made some of those designs for me. Actually, all of those designs. What am I talking about? They made all of those designs. So make sure you guys cop those shirts. We even got one for Derek, the Play a Haters Ball. 2 options for you guys to pick up on there. And I think shirts are on sale right now. And it'll probably be on sale again for that Black Friday. So if you want to get someone a really cool wrestling shirt at a lower price, check us out. I don't even charge that much. I don't even make that much money on them. Go get a shirt.
Yeah,
they're fun shirts.
Please get people to come through, grab a shirt. It's well appreciated. We're not looking to get you guys on money. We just want the support. That's all. That's all.
Derek says that now until he's running some Ponzi gold schemes on here. So you gotta buy from me first, and then I'm kidding.
The pyramid scheme.
Yo, chill. We can't be saying that. We making money. It makes you think of Teen Titans, that song with
that's a
pyramid scheme money.
That's a fire episode, bro.
That's a cash salad. I heard Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 zombie mode is trash. You gotta have Pro Wrestling Shoot about that. He says he's got a video coming up. He's just got to edit it. He's just been down and out. Tell James to get up and start editing for you. There you go. He's still rocking Warzone and multiplayer. Appreciate it, Conrad. Just dropped a retro review. Much love, man. All Paul White needs to do is retire. He is not who he was 20 years ago. I love it. It's called multi-level marketing. PJ, they're doing the Global Force Gold on us. Sign up today.
Right.
Sign up today. Bro, by the way, I got stuck because we started talking about Paul White getting slammed on the car. Bro, somebody got a brain buster from Takeshita on a bicycle, bro. Who does this? Yo, I'm not gonna lie tonight, and I don't say these terms loosely at all, but I did see a lot of black Air Force Ones and beef and broccoli Tim's type behavior tonight. Beating people up with a bike? Come on, fam. Come on. Yeah.
Bike and hit somebody with a pipe and bro. Too much.
Daddy, chill.
You can't come up doing that.
No.
You can't be beating people up. Then someone got brainbuster on the bike, and then they showed a skid mark on their back. Like, what are we doing? In the end, Powerhouse Hobbs is duct taped to the ropes. Do you all want to know what Derek was saying? Derek said this man should break through the duct tape. I'm like, Derek, duct tape will hold a human to a wall, bro. Derek's like, yeah, he should just be able to power out of that. No, he ain't. He is not doing that, bro. It's like handcuffs. That's like a level below handcuffs, bro.
Bro, the way that they tied that man up, bro, he should be able to get out.
Nah, fam. That was enough for someone to cut it later. So he was stuck there. They even taped his mouth. And then Jericho and Omega get the win. Brian Cage, aka Sonic, I don't know what he was supposed to be in this match. He ends up eating the one-wing angel. Kyle Fletcher, too. I forgot to mention his tombstone. Omega hit him in the head with a bottle. I don't know if it was fake. I think it was, but Omega grabbed his hand like he was bleeding or something. He got glass, and I was like, "Yo, what happened?"
That sounded way too real to be
glass. Yeah, there was definitely a clear like we were like, "Ooh, that was not good." He isn't who he was last year. I also wanted to say congrats to Jericho for his success at AEW, continuing his legacy. One of the best personas and mic skills in the business.
That is correct.
Easy E said, "Where's the big boss man when you need him?" And Bushi got no neck. I've been telling you, I still got to show Derek Ibushi and Naito. I got to show him that match from Ring of Honor. Ibushi filled up his bump card in 2023. Bro, they were doing slams on greats, bugging.
Yeah.
Brian Cage eats the one-wing angel. It was game over. Or what was it? One-winged angel, not winged.
Correct.
Winged. Omega must be a rope bunny. Chill. E Wildin' tonight. Hits it. Game over. They get the dub. I was happy with it. I liked how the video game looked. Can we please have someone else work on Fight Forever? If Ukes and them don't want to do it, they're not going to take it serious. AEW owns the engine. Sega. Somebody
do it.
Somebody get in here. Let's do this. Let's do this right.
Somebody do it.
I'm just being mean. Probably candy glass, sugar, or baked glass. Well, all I know is it didn't sound good on Fletcher Head.
No.
It did not sound good. But I was just worried about Kenny for a second because he was holding his hand, but I didn't see blood or anything. So maybe he was just selling and he fooled us. But
probably. But that definitely sounded real.
It did. And then we close out the show. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. I don't know why they keep showing him with these titles because he ain't had one of them. I hate it's a trope in wrestling. Like, I'm going to steal your title. I hate that. It's so gar.
Yeah.
It's like lame. He said Naito versus Ibushi the night Matt Taven sold out MSG. Chill. When it came down to this, MJF came out. He addressed the attack. He doesn't know about it, but he said that he's going to find out who's done this. He's going to get him. Blah, 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 blah. Here comes Jay White. Jay White comes out. Bullet Club Gold. Get MJF, and Jay White hits the Blade Runner on MJF with the visual pinfall after this.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I got nothing else to say. They showed Jay White, made Jay White look strong. He's probably going to be going into the pay-per-view with the title.
Yeah. Has to.
I didn't even write down the Collision match. I know Roosh versus Dax is going to be on Collision. Every Collision's on Friday this week.
Yeah. Yeah. Collision should be something really nice. It should be good. It should definitely be good.
MJF's going to have a sit-down with Renee. We'll see.
Yeah.
Tony Storm asked for a tune-up match. She's got it before the show. For the pay-per-view, on Saturday. When you don't care, I don't care.
Right.
So be it. Let me know what you guys thought of the show. Can't wait. Jason says, great to finally meet you guys. You guys are so cool. I will be back for the next live chat. Feel free, brother.
Appreciate you, Jason.
Appreciate it. It's facts because he's Matt Taven. Outcast versus Sheeta, Statlander, Miro versus Garcia. Yeah, it was decent matches. Jay White speaking nonsense. I know these people know. I know you know. I know. CJ Derek, y'all are beautiful. I love you guys. Thank you, Casey. Thank you. Just a preview of what might happen this Saturday. Could be. Derek, do we get into that?
Yeah, let's boogie. Let's get it.
Let's groove tonight. All right, let's start here first with the Full Gear show. It's going to be happening. We will be trying to do a review of it. I got to put together the graphics and such, move them all over. Give me time. It's going to happen. But 0 Hour, MJF, he doesn't have a tag partner, but he can have one versus the Guns for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Make a choice and stick with it.
I feel like MJF has to lose these.
You think the time is now?
Yeah. Because he's going to get his he's going to get the Triple B back. I just don't see, like, Austin and Colton should have the titles, because what are we holding on to? Like, Adam Cole is supposed to be MJF's tag team partner, but he's not right now because he had surgery and everything. So now you pick another tag team partner for him, But does MJF really want to have that tag team partner? Do they deserve to hold the titles? Or should it be Adam Cole and MJF? But it can't be because Adam Cole is injured. He had surgery. So what would be the purpose of holding these titles?
That's a great question. Unless they feel like it's keeping them together some way. Because if they lose it, then what's the bond between Cole and MJF?
So if they
so here's what I think. I think Joe's the partner and MJF and Joe are going to retain.
Yes. So if they retain, then to me, in my eyes, this would further prove what some people are saying as to Adam Cole being the devil.
Right. Because
like
the devil has to keep part of this together,
right,
and keep the illusion that it's not me.
Right. So,
but the question is, if Cole's really hurt, how was he pulling this off? Unless he says I faked the whole thing, right, even though he didn't, but he can say it. I don't know.
Right.
You've got options here when it comes to this.
But what I'm thinking is maybe Adam Cole's time frame is not what we know it to be.
I agree. Matt Lopez is giving it 7 out of 10 for Dynamite. EPW 10 out of 10. Big Show getting body slammed 11 out of 10. Wow. I want Jay White to win. The devil about MJF's downfall, so the title goes first. I feel like it's too soon. Deanna is shouting out Bullet Club Gold. He said 8 out of 10 for him tonight. Lots of 7 out of 10s for me and Ace. John G says MJF and the mystery partner. Look at BJ. Let's groove tonight. 9 out of 10, John says, for him for the show. I'm going MJF Danhausen. MJF retains with someone, maybe Joe. Danhausen, that'd be wild, those two.
That would be wild.
Oh. We have the TBS Championship. I could not get a full graphic of this yet because we were still waiting for the winner of the match earlier tonight. Spoiler alert. It was Sky Blue. Surprised no one. Chris Statlander. Does she walk out TBS champion?
This one's tough, bro. I say yes, but I think she should not. I think Julia Hart deserves to win that title. I think she's proven herself time and time again over the recent weeks, recent months, that she has gotten better. She can handle herself in the ring, but she can also handle herself on the mic.
Yeah. I say go for Julia. I don't know why. Something's just telling me give it to Julia Hart for some reason. And maybe Sky Blue joins her. Like we said, Sky Blue's kind of the X factor in this. Yes. What's she going to do?
I think Sky Blue will screw Chris Statlander. She will do something that'll mess Chris Statlander up, which will give Julia the title. And the Red Velvet, I think she just added to the equation. I felt bad that she just got thrown into.
But she got to be on TV.
Yeah, no, it's perfect that she's back on TV. I'm happy that she's back, but I think this is just a situation where they're like, all right, we got to add somebody to this. But I definitely feel like Sky Blue is going to cost Chris Statlander the title because Sky Blue has to join with Julia.
Okay. Jason said 8.5 out of 10 for Dynamite. SmackDown last week, 3 out of 10. Julia wins. Deanna says Sky joins the house with Julia winning. Julia Hart wins, I feel, because of Sky Blue. Ibushi signed with AEW. Yes. Going Statlander, BJ says. Sky Blue wins. All goes back to getting misted in the eyes and Sky goes heel. Does it? I don't think she has to, though, because Willow seemed like she overcame it.
Right, but Sky is still holding on to the I'll say muddy eyes.
The muddy eyes. What a bad description for someone. You got muddy eyes, girl. What the hell? Clear as mud. Yo, I had to get this one from Fight. Shout out to Fight TV. If you are across the pond, you can watch the show on there as well. We have I never call them this, the Golden Jets, Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus the Young Bucks. If the Bucks win, they break up as a team so they can have their friend Kenny back. If it goes the other way and Jericho and Omega win, they take the number 1 tag team title contendership away from the Bucks, and they have it. What you got, Derek? Be my friend.
Going away from the Bucks.
You think that they're going to go with Jericho and Omega for the dub?
Yes. Because I see no reason for them to win.
I hear you.
I mean, I get it. We win, you guys break up. That's your only motive. The Golden Jets, their motive, win the tag team title or win the number 1 contender spot. Let's face it. When was the last time Kenny's held a title? And how long has it been?
Do we need Jericho and Kenny as a team?
We don't necessarily. That's why I feel like...
But it does preserve Jericho.
Yes. It preserves Jericho and saves them time in order for them to get belts taken away from them if they win the belts.
But then the Bucks go heel, but what do?
They disappear.
I feel like 3 of the 4 of these guys are in a bad spot. Like,
yeah, right. Honestly, right now, the person who's in the best spot right now is Adam Page.
Or Kenny Omega, you mean?
No, Adam Page.
Really? You think he's over Omega even?
I'm not saying he's over Omega, but I think he's in the better spot right now.
Okay.
I think he's in a better spot. Like
at least he's getting singles focus versus Omega keeps getting dragged back into stuff.
Yeah, he's getting dragged into different scenarios. And I think that's wearing on a lot of people. For me, it's wearing on me.
Derek, I'm impressed. That's a fair assessment you just made.
Just saying.
Matt Lopez says he's taking Golden Jets to win. Bucks lose, Deanna says. I want Golden Jets, but I just think the Bucks might want to hold Kenny hostage, though. Keeps the friendship storyline going that BJ talks about, too.
Yes, and you can go that way, but then you can also go with Jericho wanting to break that up still.
I don't see them. It's weird because I don't see the Bucks losing this. I'm going to go Bucks just to be opposite, but yeah, I don't know about this one. This one can go either way. Ace says Young Bucks for the win, so me and Ace agree. Moving on, we have International Championship, Orange Cassidy, John Moxley 2. This match closed All Out. Hell of a main event. What do you think of this one, though? Derek, do we see a new international champion, or does Orange put down Moxley finally?
We see a new champion.
I got Orange in this one, so you think that Moxley wins it and we get back to where we were going anyway?
Yes, because the elusive win for Orange over Mox has to extend.
I just think that you don't need to do all this right now, too. As weird as that may sound, like you don't need to have Moxley and Orange Cassidy.
No, you don't.
Doing all this. And like I actually kind of don't want either of them as the champ right now.
No, I don't either. But I think Orange is getting the elusive win right now is not the best move.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has to, because let's face it, he said after he won the title back, he was struggling with the fact that he just didn't beat Moxley at all. Like he's struggling with that fact. And I think this is the platform where Mox takes it from him and he's still struggling with that. He has to get over this hump. And I don't think this is the time for him to get over it.
BJ says Mox wins and OC becomes an angry heel. Terrell says Mox wins it. I think John Moxley does great promos. John G says Orange retains. I think Orange wins too. I think Mox wins. OC doesn't need to beat Mox just yet. Unless you're going to revisit this later. That's the only way I think that'll make sense if you have Moxley win again.
You revisit it 2 more times, and then that's it. I mean, well, like 2 more big times. Like there's many things that you can do.
It's a Rock Triple H feud. You just come back to it when you need to come back to it. And for now, You let it pass for a little bit, because that's what I think they were going to try to do was Mox beat him, and then that's the one like Orange is like, I gotta beat him.
Right.
And you could have built it into a bigger match, but Mox loses to Phoenix loses to Cassidy. This just seems like the logical thing to do,
Right.
I guess.
I think, in my eyes, I think the best way to approach that, Orange has to start going crazy. He has to start losing his mind.
Right. Matt Lopez says Orange might, just because they could do Mox versus OC during the AEW G1 to build the story. Yeah, I don't know if we even had another competitor announced for that. They're calling it some Continental Elite, bro. Call that tournament like the Elite Climax or something, or the Elite One.
Something.
I don't call it something else.
Make it simple.
That name's way too damn long.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony.
Make it simple.
Hikaru Shida versus Toni Storm Women's Championship. As much as I want to see Shida retain, I feel like it's going to Tony. I don't know how you feel.
I'm going against the grain. I feel like Shida retains. I feel like it's not Tony's time to get the belt back.
Tony wins. Deanna's going with you, Shida, because she isn't a transitional champ. Should it be? Hikaru wins, Jason says. Interesting to see so many people say that. I still feel like they're going to go with timeless Toni Storm. Tony would be a 3-time women's champion as well then by that point.
She would be. But I think Hikaru Shida has more influence than Toni Storm does. And I don't feel like Toni Storm, not like there's no disrespect, but I don't feel like Toni Storm is the one to get her third title off of Shida. I think she gets her third title off of somebody who is mentally above her physical skills, and Tony takes advantage of that.
I'm with what Matt said. Tony due to Mariah May. Mariah May comes out and helps her.
I think Mariah May cost it.
Okay. Tony fight Mariah at Collision. Hey, interesting.
There has to be I think there has to be, like, because Mariah is trying so hard to impress and be her friend.
She's gonna try too hard.
She's gonna try too hard.
Okay. Here's a 4-way tag match, but I think this one might be a low-key banger. You've got LFI. Shout out to Andrew Zeri, who said LFO when he was talking about it. New Kids on the Block had a bunch of hits. Anyway, Ricky Starks and Big Bill, the current tag champs. FTR and the House of Black. Derek, who you got for this one? I took Starks and Big Bill winning. I think they retain some way, somehow.
I think they retain too. Because
it sounds like that's not what you would do.
That's not what I would do. No.
Who would you give it to? House of Black.
I'm giving it to the Devil's Necktie.
Come on, bro. So, I mean, it could happen with them. I feel like FTR and House of Black are going to lead into a feud with each other. LFI is going to be here to reestablish themselves. And then I could see like Ricky Starks and Big Bill, even if it was against the Bucks or against Jericho and Omega. Like, I think it'll be a fine match.
So, some way, shape, or form, I feel like Starks and Big Bill have to retain, because there has to be a bigger story for FTR to go up against the Bucks.
Oh, shoot. Matt Lopez said they better start saying more names for that AEW G1 because it starts next Wednesday. Stroke Daddy. The House wins for the clean sweep. So Matt saying that he's got House of Black winning the tag titles and Julia wins the TBS championship.
Okay.
That's a lot, player.
That is a lot.
That's a lot. I'm sticking with Ricky and Big Bill.
I'm sticking with them too, only because there is no other story that's being developed for them.
And I'm sorry if anybody's wondering why I'm not giving my full predictions. I did it with Sean on Monday, so I'm just kind of keeping them short and sweet and letting Derek kind of get his stuff off here. Next up, Texas Death Match, even though they're in California. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland.
Swerve needs
to win, bro. So that's the same thing.
Swerve needs this. I'm sorry. It's just not within the plans for Adam Cole or Adam Page to win. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Now, do I see Adam Page dominating the match over Swerve? Yes. but that's where Adam Page falters.
I agree. And I just think Swerve needs to win. I feel like Hangman's been at the mountaintop and you can get him back there pretty easily.
Yes.
Like, even in the conversation, I'm saying, versus Swerve, I'm calling it now. Swerve should be your first Black World Champion.
He should be.
I don't care what nobody says. Swerve is that guy. I've been saying this since Swerve signed.
Yes.
That Swerve will be your first Black AEW World Champion. He deserves it. He has worked hard, and I think he's done the character work. He made the Prince Nana thing work.
Yep.
When they were trying to give him his own group. Then they formed the Mogul Embassy. It's working.
And you know what? The heel turn for Swerve has been perfect.
Matt Lopez and technically Hangman Adam Page is undefeated in Texas death matches, but Matt Lopez says that he's got Swerve giving him his first loss here. Swerve, everyone's saying Swerve so far. Swerve better destroy him after Nana was attacked tonight. I see Adam winning to finish their story feud. Ooh, Jason's coming opposite. He's got Page winning this. Too many Adams. Adam said that he was going to take Nana's weave out. Chill. Chill, my man. I will say this leads to Swerve wins the AWG1, which leads him to being world champ. Could be. Maybe Swerve gets the shot at Revolution. We got plenty of shows in between.
Right.
Your Revolution. Next up, we're going to go to the TNT champion, Christian Cage, his dinosaur, Luchasaurus, and his stepson, Nick Wayne, as they get ready to team up and go against the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, Darby Allin, and the man they call Sting. Sting is on his farewell tour here. What do you think, Derek? Who you got winning this?
I have Adam Copeland, Sting, and Darby winning this.
Nick Wayne tapping out.
Nick Wayne gets sacrificed.
Or speared. He's getting speared or the Scorpion Deathlock. That's it.
I say he gets both.
Damn. Scorpion Deathlock, coffin drop on top. Edge puts him in the crossface. We're done with these guys.
Yeah. Christian doesn't take the pin. And I don't think Luchasaurus takes the pin either. Nick Wayne has to take the pin or the tap out, whichever comes first.
Okay, BJ says the Sting squad will get the win. I'm still calling it Edge betrays Sting and Darby. You think you know me. Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know if it happens yet because somebody was proposing Sting's final match. What if it was Edge and Christian versus Sting and Darby? What a way for Sting to go out.
That would be a great way.
Adam is totally winning for the team. I want to see Adam versus Christian face to face. Maybe you could do that at World's End. Could be.
You could.
FT. Oh, okay. John G coming in. He must be behind a little bit. Saying FTR wins. Hangman wins. Okay. For Sting and Darby, and then main event time, Derek. MJF versus Jay White.
MJF retains. I don't think it's time for MJF to lose the title. Now, no disrespect to Jay White. Jay White is good. I like him a lot. But I feel MJF deserves to keep this title reign going because it's not the right person to take it from him.
When we talk about that international title, right now I feel like the mix for that international title, we talk about Moxley, OC. If you want to keep those two in there, if you're TK, fine. But sprinkle in Jay White, Hangman, and Swerve, Malachi Black. I think there's enough people that you could put in there and be like, they want to fight for the international title.
Yes.
Even Jericho, that'd probably be a better spot for him.
Yes.
But I don't know. It depends on how they want to do it and how you structure it. But what I'm saying is that international TNT championship, both those belts could use some contenders.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely believe like Max should get this win.
Deanna says Jay White wins. Terrell says Switchblade Jay White. MJF gets jumped by Wardlow and the Devil and his goons to close out the show. Good point. MJF retains. I'm agreeing with Derek and all you guys who are saying MJF. Tony is making him the Roman Reigns of AEW. I don't think it's that bad. I think MJF is going to hold the belts until you got to have him hold the belt until 2024. That whole bidding war thing he used to talk and announce that he got some deal, whatever. BJ says MJF somehow. I don't think we're gonna get the reveal yet. I think if you wanted to do it, World's End would be the place to reveal who maybe the devil is, but this can go on for a while. I'm not really rushing this at all.
Yeah, no, you can drag this out a little bit longer. Actually, I'm not even gonna say you can or you could. You have to. Because if you don't, who does Swerve take the title from? Who's worthy enough to take the title right now?
Is Swerve the guy to take the title from MJF too? Is he ready yet? I think we got some months before we're gonna get to that.
If Swerve is not ready to take it just yet,
because here's the other thing. I think you could also put it on Joe.
You could.
You put it on Wardlow. I'm just trying to think of who could carry the belt. And is Wardlow, is he over enough to do it? I don't know. I don't know how people feel about him now.
I think he is to a certain extent, but I think the feud between him and MJF has to culminate first. But I feel MJF retains, but in order for Swerve to get the title, it has to be Jay White.
Interesting. By the way, if you guys didn't know, MJF worked on this movie as well. I think he had some type of, I don't know if he was like an assistant director. I don't know what it is. But MJF has a role in this. The Iron Claw story. If you guys haven't seen this, this is about the Von Erich family. Legendary family in pro wrestling. The Iron Claw should be coming out soon. Make sure you guys check it out. I know right now people are getting like the pre-screenings for it and stuff. I'm interested to watch this one once it comes out. I know the story. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know, but definitely one to go and check out. Jason says, off topic, I want to see World's End pay-per-view in Community Creations next year. Perfect pay-per-view to have in my universe. Actually, that was a great transition topic because we're going to close out the show talking about AEW Games making that move here to having their DLC next week. We are going to see the Acclaimed. Everyone loves the Acclaimed, and we can't wait to step into the new Dynamite stage with Platinum Max and Anthony Bowen. So there's their style there. This is screenshotted right from my phone. Shout outs to me, Platinum Max, Bowens. They get on here. I can't show any of the stuff for it, but I also do want to show everybody this was the Dynamite Arena, so we will get the updated AEW Dynamite Arena, it looks like, as well. Green Kenny Omega not included, I don't believe. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's a little weird there.
And here's the official announcement. Everyone loves the Acclaim. We can't wait to step into the new Dynamite stage with Platinum Max and Bowens. Dynamite featuring the Acclaim DLC will be coming to AEW Fight Forever on November 22nd to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Nintendo Switch to follow. Get your scissors ready.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Keeping the game going. I like AEW Fight Forever. I think if you add the modes, add the creation parts, and just listen to the community, you got something on your hands here. And I think that if they can get someone else, if you see, the difference is how serious is Ukes about this,
right?
And how serious is THQ Nordic about this. If they're not serious, let's get someone else on it. The engine's made. We just need people to do the work.
That's it.
You could do that as well. I don't know. Let's keep going here. Whoever wins the AEW Classic, I feel, should be the guy to take the title off MJF. That is Swerve or Joe. MJF playing the fake Von Erich in Iron Claw. Warning, this is not going to be a family-friendly event, just to warn, since it's close to Christmas.
Oh,
yeah. That is true. I hope they put Daly's place in AEW Fight Forever. I don't see why not. They own the arena.
Might as well. What?
Scissor me, Conrad and Derek, before I go to bed. Got you, bro. Got you. Cool stuff. Need to see match types and match options ASAP. Yeah, I agree with E.
Yeah.
And like I said, if somebody wants to take over, let them. I feel like we're gonna get one more season pack after season 2. I know that there's gonna be a couple drops, but let's see what they have. Rumor was that we could have a cage match coming soon.
I'll take it.
They're adding some patterns and stuff now too. Need to be able to make anyone call parts needed. Definitely bring in that Jushin Thunder Liger headpiece. I need it. Liger bomb. Jesus, sup, Kyra and Derek? You ready for Mercedes on Saturday? Yes,
sir.
That's my prediction for who's showing up to be signed. The Stadium Stampede would be cool offline backstage. Yes, we need more backstage stuff.
Yes. Bring that into the game, and you got a whole different atmosphere. You got a whole nother group of people who will be back to enjoy that game.
Yeah, Liger with the horns too. He said, "Facts."
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We need it. Put the tag titles and TBS titles on the House of Black. Look at Jesus. They are out here. Agreed. Stadium Stampede would be nuts offline. It would just be cool to have those areas to mess with and like just get into some of the stuff.
It would be. Like that would definitely be fun.
Like I said, Fight Forever doesn't have to end with where it is right now.
No.
Someone could add to this and add some things. I don't even know if they're allowed to add to Punk, but can I get CM Punk's in the Long Boys? That would be dope. Or can I get the Punk attire from All In?
Right.
I don't know if you can get that stuff in. If you could add some Young Bucks attires, maybe different Hangman Page, more Kenny Omega attires, BCC gear. Maybe you get Wheeler Yuta in there, Ring of Honor stuff. They have a plethora of items they can add in.
Right.
I'm begging you to get it in. I don't know if they can, but I can ask.
At least give it a go. See if you can. If not, then hey, bite the bullet.
Jesus says they should do a press conference for Mercedes. If she joins, make her feel important. One could hope. Pentagon in the Joker gear. That'd be fire.
Oh, that would be.
Punk will be on the Impact game, Conrad. Jesus, cut it out. Cut it out. All right. Don't kick a man while he's down.
That Penta Joker outfit. Oh,
dude, give Ray Phoenix some alternate. Bro, you don't have to give them the alternate tires. Can you just give us a decent color palette with mad colors and we can change it? How? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Just give us 4 slots. Let me change the colors and we can go to work.
That's it. We all know what the outfits look like. So
if you could get it close.
Yeah. So we can mimic that but give us the opportunity to do so.
Yo, if anyone ever steals my idea, I want credit for this. I've always said this. They should have Superstar Closet. What is that? You put a bunch of Pentagon special outfits in. Then, you know how in Madden they have the playbooks?
Yeah.
That could be the movesets.
Okay.
Moveset Pentagon 1, Pentagon 2019, Pentagon 2023, if it's that different.
Right.
Or you can have the all-time Pentagon moveset. Add that in, bro, and then just cycle through what you want to wear. If you want it purple, change it. You can go through, change the color swaps and all that while you're there. Then you could yell at your friend or whomever is online and be like, yo, hurry up and pick, bro. Right. Or while you're waiting for the game to load up, that's what you're doing, picking those colors.
Exactly.
They could do stuff like that. Somebody just mentioned Pac should be in that G1 tournament. I don't know. Hopefully that nose is back to good health.
Please be back to good health.
Yeah, I miss Pac.
Yeah, it's been, oh my God, months.
It's been far too long. But we'll be back next week. I'm sure you guys will catch me on Dynamite streams. I don't know if it'll be after Thanksgiving. I'm sure I'll probably get on Fight Forever, though, and do something on there. Derek will probably try to eat a steak, egg, and cheese bagel. I'm sad about my bills. We'll be back Saturday for the the AEW Full Gear stream. Tomorrow, I'll be on Hubbard Wrestling Weekly talking Survivor Series with Sean Hubbard of Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. That's the channel you can go to. Renzi, my girl Crystal, we're going to be on there with everybody. So make sure you guys come on over and show some love. Jesus, thank you for dropping in. We didn't even say your name. Jesus DeLeon. What up? Conrad noticed everybody in the picture. Where's Young Bucks, Coda, Ray, and Bandito picture from All In? Everybody is with AEW besides one. All right. Good night, guys. Looking forward to the next live. Jason, thank you for coming in, man. Hopefully we make you a regular on here. But for myself and the man they call Derek, we will be back this Saturday with the AEW Full Gear Review. Make sure you join us, and we'll be giving our grade for the event. We are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. 1.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, This the podcast to show you who I am. Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans. Please listen every day to the showcase. The opinions and knowledge that anyone can take. Showing you how it is done. Proving I am number one. What a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans. Not many whose head can understand everything pro wrestling. They can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling. They can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinions, the lesson. Yes.